What is up, winning team? Hello, everybody. Today we're starting a book. We're starting a book because this book is about the Beyond the Veil, exploring the bubble theory and the fourth dimension, a beginner's journey into higher dimensions and modern physics. Now, first things first, this book was written by one of my friend's husbands. And I was like, as you do, if you hear your peoples is doing something, you gotta go ahead and buy whatever they sell it. Because I was like, first of all, this is my kind of thing. So I haven't started reading it yet. I've been having lots of plans to start reading it. And then I thought, I'm gonna do this as a series, because I told you guys that like the development, we did the God versus Science, right? Initial video. You guys have seen the God versus Science video. And I gave my scientific perspective in one video, and then my like spiritual, my personal opinion in another video. And I told you the next God versus Science videos are going to be about the dimensions of the universe, because I really feel that the dimensions of the universe explain, and all of this explain supernatural activity. I think that there's been a specific move of the enemy, of the devil, to separate science and spirit, or science and supernatural. And he's done it in a very good way. That's why we have things like sci-fi, because at a certain point, if you go deep enough, things start to overlap, because they're supposed to overlap, because it's the same text. It's the same text, different font, right? One thing's spiritual, one thing's scientific. And that's my belief. And I told you guys that my life's work is to prove all spiritual things with science. So we're going to start with this book. So like I said, this book is called Beyond the Veil, Exploring the Bubble Theory and the Fourth Dimension, written by Jamil Chamberlain. I will link the book in the description box below. Please go buy the book. It's not expensive, you guys. It was literally like a tenner. And we're going to read this. We're going to do this as a series. I feel like this makes just so much sense. You know, I wanted to do a deep dive anyways. I think from what I can tell already, he's got as much stronger physics understanding than I do. You guys know that I have a background in chemistry. I did research in quantum. I did do quantum mechanics. I was doing computational chemistry, quantum mechanics, etc. In outer space. So I hadn't gone anywhere. I hadn't gone as far as this. So I feel like I've done enough that I can kind of understand this. So we're going to read this as a series. So yeah, I just thought it'd be fun. Like, it'd be interesting. It's science. We haven't done a book in a while, and I like to read books with you guys because I feel like, you know, we can all learn, and I can give you guys my commentary as we go. So let's get into this, right? And like I said, I'm going to link this in the description box below. Please do go and one second. Oh my gosh, I just read this thing in his rights in the first page, and talks about yeah, I'm going to have to ask him permission that I can do this series. But the thing is, I'm not acting like it's my own work. And I'm very, very much giving this to everybody to see that, like, it's not mine and to go and buy the book. I'm just giving my thoughts. Okay. Okay. So, page number 1. We're in the introduction. We're going to go to the introduction. So, we've got a whole bunch of chapters. The whole book is it's got 14 chapters, glossary, further reading, and about the author. I like that. I find it really interesting that he put the about the author at the end. That's really interesting. I'm going to read the book in the order that it's in. I kind of like that he chose not to like give the context of his personal self first, but then he decided to put that at the end. So we will see. There'll be days before we get there. So I'm not going to go there. I'm reading this for the first time for you guys, by the way. The only thing I've read is the blurb. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm so excited. This is so cool. I love when I get to like use like stuff that's from people I know. Well, I don't know him, like, but I know he's, you know, well, you know, I guess I technically kind of know him, but you know, you get what I'm saying? From people that are in my circle, because I'd rather, this for me is winning. This for me is winning. Like, I'd rather be reading you guys' material, you guys' things, doing things from you guys than I would random people from God knows where, who I don't even know if I know you, and you know what I mean? Like, anyway. Introduction. A sky full of questions. Whew, this is going to be good. Maybe I should actually leave this video as an intro. I think I will. Okay, so let me explain more about why this... Can you guys see that I just... There's the lack of planning here. So here's the thing. The reason why, like I said, I'm doing this because... Actually, why am I wasting time with this? Let's just get into the book. For goodness sake, girl. Just get on with it. It says, to all curious minds who dare to explore the unknown. Oh, he's got copyright. No part of this book maybe. Okay, anyway, whatever. I'm gonna ask him for permission anyways. I'll get permission. If the video comes up, that means I've got permission from him that he's happy for me to do this series, you know. If this comes up, you know, because I'm just giving my commentary and I'm just reading it, you know. Maybe that... Anyway, we'll see. Okay. Introduction, a sky full of questions. On a clear night, away from the city lights, the sky unfolds like a vast canvas sprinkled with countless stars. Imagine standing in an open field. The cool breeze, gently rustling the grass around you. Above the moon hangs like a silver lantern, its soft glow casting a serene light on the landscape. For millennia, humans have gazed up at the breathtaking sight, filled with wonder and curiosity. The stars, twinkling like distant beacons, have always held a special place in our hearts and minds. Our ancestors looked to the stars not just for their beauty, but for guidance. The night sky was their map and calendar, helping them navigate vast oceans and predict the changing seasons. Facts. Constellations told stories of heroes, gods, and mythical creatures. You guys know what I'm thinking? Weaving a tapestry of lore that connected the cultures across the globe. The moon, with its ever-changing phases, marked the passage of time, symbolizing renewal and the cyclical nature of life. Woo! Okay, he's cooking. Okay, he's cooking. It's well written. I like the writing style. But beyond practical uses, the sky has always stirred deeper questions within us. What are these distant lights? How far are they? Are we alone in this immense expanse? Standing under that canopy of stars, one can't help but feel both insignificant and profoundly connected to something greater. Okay, what an intro. I like that. And I like how he's linked the whole concept of like all of the stuff that's happening around us. I'm giving you guys my opinion, right, by the way. I'm obviously reading what he says. What I'm telling you afterwards is my personal opinion. As I said, I'm reading this for the first time. I like how he's acknowledged, because one of the things I've said to you guys before as well is like, back in the day, before things like television and stuff, like people used to be looking out in their telescopes. People used to be like looking out in their telescopes at like, you know, what's happening in the ether, in the skies, in outer space. People would be paying attention to constellations. Like I said to you, even this is looking juicy. This is looking juicy. It's looking very juicy. I'm gonna have to split this first video, I feel. But yeah, so, you know, we used to look out at the skies saying about Jesus, like the reason why the wise men found Jesus, because they were looking at the stars. They were astrologers. They had seen what was going on in outer space, essentially, and that had led them to finding Jesus, because something special was happening. Just like how the cataclysm from 12,400 years ago, that sounds a lot like the story of Noah and the floods of Noah in the Bible. If you look around the world, again, a lot of places in these tombs, catacombs, pyramids, caves, wherever, if you look at these hieroglyphs, all these things, they depict the constellation that took place on a particular date, and that particular date was the cataclysm of 12,400 years ago, where according to archaeology, it was the end of the last ice age, where all these meteors from outer space came and melted all of the ice. But according to my personal opinion from the Bible, that was the floods of Noah that God had sent. And after that, things changed. But it was all to do with the fact that these places around the world seem to be warning us for some reason, like about this through the constellation. So I like that he's kind of talked about like how the stars and observing the stars and what's going on like in outer space and everything happening out there has always been a part of our history and always been a part of something that affected what we understood, how we understood what was happening in the world, but then also gave us some type of connection to something. How did he put it? I'll reread exactly what he said. Are we alone in this immense expanse, standing under the canopy of stars? One can't help but feel both insignificant and profoundly connected to something greater. Love that. Love that from him. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to continue with the rest of the introduction in the official part 2, 1, I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, if this series comes up, that means he said I could do it, okay? Because I don't want to ever in my life disrespect somebody's hard work. Please buy the book. I'm going to put the link to buying the book in every single one of these videos. That's going to come in this series. It's going to be in every single one of the videos. It's going to be in the description, in the playlist. Buy the book. I can already tell it's going to be good. I'm already locked in. I'm like not even through the first page of the introduction and I'm locked in already. So go buy the book, go check it out for yourself, read along, because I'm not going to be doing this like, you know how other series I like upload like the whole series. Sometimes I upload a whole series in one day. This one I'm going to do over a number of days. So it's going to be probably it's going to take some time for us to get through this because I'm going to only do like one episode a day. So yeah, you guys go check it out. Go to part 2. Next thing we're going on to is A Journey of Curiosity. That's the title of the next bit of the introduction. So I'm so excited. And I really hope that I can put this out, whatever. And yeah, like be respectful, guys. Like, how about we actually put our time and money and energy into the people that we can actually, like, people can actually know and see and know. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I think this is so freaking cool. And I'm actually glad that I didn't end up reading this when I was initially going to read it, because now I feel like we can all go on this journey together. So yeah, you guys, go and check out the book. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I really needed a palate cleanser after all of the feelings and emotions he was doing. It's nice to just jump into some science. And you guys know, like I've said, I've been wanting to get into the dimensions of the universe for a while. So here we are. And here it goes. Because if life's a game, let's play to win. Like I said, Beyond the Veil, Exploring the Bubble Theory and the Fourth Dimension, written by Jamil Chamberlain. It is also available on Amazon. I think I bought this on Amazon. Yeah, so go buy the book. If life's a game, let's play to win. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next one.